I was just thinking to myself, y'all, I got a cousin that's GD as hell. But I love him dearly. Love him dearly. It's my boy. Nigga, GD as fuck though. Nigga, a breed to be exact. I love my boy, but that nigga GD.
Protect your legacy and your dreams under the American Family Insurance roof.
Hold on there, Buckarooski.
When you think about the greatest comebacks in sports, some people might think LeBron's 3-1 deficit,
No.
maybe the Patriots' 28-3 deficit. But this Friday, Skip Bayless makes his return to First Take for the first time in 10 years, just to hate watch LeBron against OKC. I mean,
I like that.
this was the last time he dressed up for Halloween. And Skip's return to First Take also happens to be the same week where I hit 100K. All right, man, shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's on the channel banner for a reason. All right, this is my GOAT. Many prominent athletes and other sports media members despise Skip Bayless. And it's weird because personalities like Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe have both come out and said Skip
What did they say? Skip.
Bayless is the reason why they are employed. So if he started the careers of two of the biggest figures in sports, how did he become this hated? Well, to answer that question, we gotta take a look at his whole career. From how he started in journalism, to getting to First Take with Stephen A. Smith, hitting his prime at Undisputed with Shannon Sharpe, and now coming back to First Take. Once we get the full picture, we'll be able to determine whether or not Skip
that nigga
Bayless
interviewing
has actually
himself?
made sports discourse better or worse. Now, Skip was ass at hoops, okay? Jake LaRavia. Guy's been doing cardio his whole life, all right? 1.4 points per game as a high school senior. And his English teacher saw that and was like, you know what, buddy? Pick up the pen and paper. Let's get the writing. And this took him a long way. From writing at the Miami Herald to LA Times. I mean, look at his haircut. This is a guy that stays inside. You can tell this is a guy that's writing a lot, right? And eventually he gets to become a writer for the Dallas Cowboys. But on his third book, Hellbent, where he dives into stories about how the Cowboys still won with head coach Barry Switzer, this is where he got his breakthrough moment. Because in this book, he talks about rumors that Barry Switzer swirled around about how star quarterback Troy Aikman was gay. And in the book, Bayless stated that he talked to Aikman's agent. They all said there was no evidence of Aikman being gay. Skip then wondered aloud why the sexual preference of a pro athlete would matter to him. And apparently, the Switzer camp kept telling Bayless that the rumor did matter. But once this book gets out, everyone thinks Skip Bayless called him gay.
Where do you get off stating that one of my teammates is a homosexual? Where are your facts? Do you know how detrimental that is to a guy
I
such
don't
as Troy?
state that at all. I believe that Troy wanted them gone. He's not a Switzer fan. I talked at length to Troy.
About all that.
Now,
I'm
wait a
talking
second.
about the homosexual part.
When it got so dark, as you recall, in early December, the final grenade lobbed from camp to camp was that Troy is gay. Now, I've talked to Troy about it.
Now, why would you say a nigga gay though? That's kind of you wrong, folks. Yeah, it's bogus.
And this was basically the start of his TV career. All right, no joke. Because one, this was when an athlete started hating him. And two, this actually flipped a switch inside Skip's head. Even though it was hate, Skip realized early on that people started paying more attention to headlines rather than reading his full article.
Yeah.
Because I guess, you know, back then there was TikTok rat brains too. But he knew how to turn subjects controversial and clickbaity before the internet was even around, which made him...
People have always had bad attention spans. So, yeah.
A perfect candidate for a show on ESPN2 called Cold Pizza. Now, this was a normal show at the time until there was a segment
Oh, shit. Y'all think I got something to do with Pizzagate? Let me know something.
called First and 10 debuted, where basically Skip Bayless would debate Woody Page about various sports topics like the Malice at the Palace, which was one of the first ever sports debate to ever go up on.
Now, Ben Wallace did not have to push that nigga that hard. Like, come on, folks. You did not have to do all that, gang. You bogus as hell.
TV. Then eventually the show would turn into First Take, where they still had this First and 10 segment, where Stephen A. Smith would come in every Wednesday.
Wait, did that nigga shoot
about various sports
left-handed but with a
topics
right
like
hand
the
follow
Malice
through?
at the Palace, which was one of the first ever sports debate to ever go up on TV. Then eventually the show would turn into First Take, where they still had this First and 10 segment, where Stephen A. Smith would come in every Wednesday and pop in for debates like this.
Finally, I must say that Maggie Gyllenhaal was weak as the love interest, because I didn't buy her at all. And
The last point, I would agree with you there. I wasn't feeling her at all. A role like that, you need to get a Halle Berry, Beyonce, somebody. How about a Sanaa Lathan, a Gabrielle Union, somebody like, even a sister, just throw them up in there. Somebody fine. She wasn't it. You got me there.
Why folks ass look like the motherfucking, he look like the counting nigga off Sesame Street, the little counting vampire?
This on
bro, he
ESPN.
threw
Whose idea was
his ass.
Because this was low
Count
key,
Dracula.
but you can
Oh,
tell
photo.
even from this segment that the two early on had chemistry. And with Skip Bayless doing what he does best, delivering
His
hot
ass
takes that he
funny.
really believes
Oh,
in,
my
Stephen A
goodness.
being the reactor, the two decided to join forces.
Skip Bayless comes to me in the parking lot and he says, I know you got your plans. You love the NBA. You love being out on the road. You love being in the locker room. But he said, but I need you. He said, I can't.
Why these niggas talking like they they think they as the players? I see why the players hate these niggas.
Why do you make it sound like Draymond calling KD in the parking lot?
need
Once the two joined forces, this show took off. And obviously, Stephen A. Smith played a huge part, right? With all of his reactions, with his signature catchphrases, he played a big role. But to me, Skip Bayless is the one that made this show go. And this clip is a perfect example. When the two were at the finals, Heat versus Thunder, moderator asks a simple question. Who was a better player in clutch time, LeBron or KD? Stephen A. Smith's answer was Kevin Durant. And while Skip agrees with Stephen A. Smith, listen to how he flips this argument.
You have flipped your opinion again from early in the week? I thought you said you'd take LeBron over Durant.
No.
Instigated.
Talk about closing situations.
His
We were
ass
talking
funny.
about totality, the totality of their game, moving forward in the future.
Folks, them niggas practicing right there. It's ass messy, bro.
What they all bring to the table. I think LeBron
His
is
ass
more of a complete
messy.
package than Kevin Durant. Not closing situations, though.
You know what? I think Kevin Durant is more of a complete package. He is a far better shooter than LeBron ever thought about being.
See how he just changed the entire question? Because it was too positive. There wasn't enough negativity for Skip, all right? And that was pretty much the premise of this entire show. Two guys just rage baiting each other, all right? We gotta take a look at some of my favorite clips. The first topic that took this show to another level was Tebow Mania.
I'll even take Tim Tebow one game for my life over Aaron Rodgers. I would, honestly.
This guy was slobbering Tebow. I don't know who was coming up with these segment ideas, but listen to him comparing Tebow to Tom Brady.
Seriously, Stephen A. Smith, in all objectivity, just looking at the cold, hard facts, I am taking Tim Tebow because numbers never lie. And the number that I'm on is his QBR in the last 9 minutes.
I can see you're skeptical.
That nigga say I would take
Welcome
Tim
to One
Tebow.
State.
Lie. And the number that I'm
sick.
hanging my hat on is his QBR in the last 9 minutes.
QBR in the last 9 minutes. I mean, this guy's special. One of a kind glaze, but that wasn't even the worst.
Are you going to tell me that Tim Tebow
Tim
deserves
Tebow's
to
a
be
bigger
mentioned
draw
in the
than
same
Kobe
battle
Bryant is
than
right
Kobe
now.
Bryant?
He's a bigger draw than Kobe
He's a
Bryant.
bigger.
Yeah.
Go to break.
I got him.
I almost want to walk off this set right now. I can't believe this man just said this out of his mouth. You're telling me
Is
that
Marcellus
Tim Tebow,
Wiley in the house?
Tebow,
We need to get Marcellus out of
Where is it?
He needs a blow.
Tim
He's
Tebow,
out.
Tim
We
Tebow
need
is
a
more
tag
box
team
office
partner.
than Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Than Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Is Tim Tebow more box office than LeBron?
I think so. It's the National Football League. Go look at the numbers. Go look at the...
Imagine just listening to this guy. #1 sports show in America. Spewing these types of takes in a convincing manner. Naturally, you're going to get a lot of hate. Perfect example, Richard Sherman.
In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you.
Damn.
So
Okay.
let's,
all right, that's
let's
fair.
Get, let's
All
get
right,
let's
all
get
right.
down to
Well,
that
let's not get personal here.
Then it moved to LeBron debates.
Hey, LeBron, it's about 2:30 a.m. here. I'm just now finishing stretching and starting my first workout of the day. I'm sure you're up. I'm sure you're already working out. You might even be on your second workout by now. I don't know. I just wanted the world to know I'm up and I am working out. And I haven't heard from you yet, but let me know how your first workout went. I'll talk to you when I finish this one.
He almost just died. Sorry, he almost just passed out. But here he is debating Stephen A. Smith on whether or not Miami Heat LeBron deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
There is no way that LeBron James is already a first ballot Hall of Famer. You're saying he's a first ballot Hall of Famer just because he's about to be a three-time MVP?
Skip Bayless.
Are you kidding me?
You're saying
LeBron the only nigga that got 3 stints that could possibly really be like first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, he's getting it at 3 fucking different stages in his career, my nigga. Like, that's different.
he deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer because he's about to be a 3-time MVP. Like, that was a real sentence. Skip Bayless's disdain, this character that he's playing where he hates LeBron James, basically inflated the show's rating. No matter what they were talking about, it somehow looped back to LeBron.
He said LeBron? LeBron James? They say, look, it say Brown select Johnny Manziel with the 22nd pick from the Eagles. This motherfucker would talk about LeBron.
One day, I am predicting Johnny Manziel will become even bigger in the city of Cleveland than his buddy and business partner LeBron James ever was in the city of Cleveland.
And as a bronze sexual myself, at first, I hated Skip Bayless. I mean, when you listen to the things that he says about this guy, it just sounds ridiculous. Thinking that 52-year-old Michael Jordan could defeat 2015 LeBron one-on-one.
His ass fried.
2015 LeBron. It's a joke, all right? To this day, he ranks LeBron 9th all-time. It's insanity. But his time at ESPN First Take ended in 2016. He basically decided that he was too comfortable at First Take, and he owed a favor to the original producer of First Take who worked at Fox. So Skip Bayless announces his next chapter at FS1, handpicks his new debate partner in Shannon Sharpe, and enters his prime. The first thing that made this show successful is Skip took an existing formula of hating on LeBron and brought it right on over to Undisputed, all right? Here they are talking about the Lakers hiring Luke Walton as head coach.
Look, just a second. Luke Walton was a starter for 8 years alongside Kobe Bryant, and Luke Walton does have 2 rings to his credit, so he's only 1 short of LeBron. And
Stop it, Skip!
Like, why did he just say that? Like, Skip even took on the persona of supporting Kawhi Leonard just to represent the guy who was considered the arch rival of LeBron's at the time since Kawhi joined the Clippers. This guy hated Kawhi as a Spurs fan because he felt like Kawhi quit on him, all right? He wouldn't even say his name on TV. Now he's walking in with his jersey and New Balances. And I'm telling you, this was his prime. I used to watch every single one of these episodes, especially when LeBron wins a championship or when
his ass a troll. Oh my God.
Kawhi blows a 3-1 lead to the Nuggets. Cowboys losing in the playoffs, the meltdowns from Skip Bayless. I mean, this was peak. But also his bad taste didn't stop. And it's the fact that he says them with such conviction. Here he is talking about where Steph Curry ranks on his all-time list.
I've got Akeem, I've got Oscar, I got Dr. J. These are all better than Steph right here, right now.
Huh?
I've got David Robinson. You think not?
No.
Carl.
This motherfucker just said all big mans. I'm surprised Shannon ain't slap his ass.
Malone, second all-time leading scorer.
His ass would have got slapped a couple times by my ass.
I got Bill Walton.
No!
Oh, stop it! No! You have no idea what you're talking about.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, it's just entertainment at this point. I feel like if you're taking him seriously, he's a miserable person. You know what I mean? Like,
just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage.
You can't take that seriously no more. But although his debate career was really long and very entertaining, his downfall came really fast. After the Damar Hamlin incident where an NFL player almost lost his life on the field, Skip Bayless posted this tweet. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Commenting on the importance of the game in a very serious and sensitive time. And this was met with a lot of backlash, including his own partner at the desk, Shannon Sharpe.
Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought,
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up.
No, I was just going to say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation, so clearly somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Yeah, let's go, Jen.
Your nail desk called? It wants these 9 dreamy macaron colors. Perfect for rose hand painting, blush effects, and everyday wear. Watch how this padding gel creates seamless gradient.
But
let's go, Jen.
Shannon ain't wrong though, cause it's like he getting the checking off the shit too, and it's like, folks, you fucking up his money too. Like, boy, your ass tweaking. Like, stupid ass. Like, boy, your ass tweaking.
That's where the focus
you trying to gas like
and
this
not on the
nigga
football
too.
game.
Boy,
Yes,
your
let's go,
stupid
Jen.
ass.
And on top of that, just a couple of months before that, they had a heated discussion over Tom Brady where Skip Bayless personally attacked Shannon Sharpe's NFL career, saying that he was jealous of Tom Brady.
I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what? He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you. I got to see what you do. You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots.
sick.
Time
That
out.
nigga is
You would
sick.
take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would
That
take a
nigga threw
personal
glass.
Glasses
He's
back
sick.
on.
Can I finish?
He turned
You
his ass
willing to take a personal
particular.
shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing
Oh,
bad?
this
Well,
shit
because
funny.
Go ahead.
you disrespect him. It's
Go
just
ahead.
it's beneath your
You would
dignity.
disrespect me
It's beneath
to
your
support
dignity.
him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever
have
played
at
your
it.
game, and it's by
Have at
far.
it. Have at it.
Okay,
Take off, bro.
I'm going to have at
And
it.
a couple of months later, he left Undisputed, and the show was never the same ever again. Shannon ended up going to First Take, cracking this girl named Michelle, accidentally went on IG Live. Now he's at Club Shay Shay doing his thing. Skip Bayless, on the other hand, tried to continue Undisputed with a bunch of different guests like Keyshawn Johnson and Richard Sherman, all right, the same guy who was dissing him earlier in the video. The show never ended up panning out, and Undisputed ending up coming to a close. But now, after some time, he's coming back to First Take to reunite with his old buddy Stephen A. Smith, to hate watch LeBron, discuss the Cowboys, right, their draft, talk about the NBA playoffs, just like the good old times. So when you look at the reasons why people hate Skip Bayless, I don't blame you. He seems very stubborn, right? Especially coming from a guy that averaged 1.4 points per game in high school. Him disrespecting the Hall of Fame tight end's career, or the magnitude of the game instead of DeMar Hamlin's injury. So with all that, in my opinion, I think the hate is totally deserved. But from purely a sports takes perspective, I think the people that are most angry with Skip are the ones who are way too emotionally invested into his debate shows. Like, if I watch his debate shows with like a lighthearted, unserious attitude, sort of like when I watch comedy, he's one of the most entertaining figures in sports history. I treat him almost like a great actor, right? Especially with his disdain for LeBron. Best debaters are naturally going to be stubborn, right? That's why he's where he is today. Overall, throughout his career, I think he's net positive for sports. I think he pioneered the sports debate segment on TV, helped open up a lot more sports shows that can rival First Take or Undisputed. And to be honest, that's kind of how I want my channel to be viewed. I don't want you guys to be too serious and uptight when you guys are watching my videos. I want you guys to come for Sharp. These guys have been
All right, there, buddy. I'm not gonna say it. Shout out him. Shout out Jeff. Y'all see the name. Show some love to him. I feel like Stephen A. He's part of the problem. Skip ass is just a fucking narcissist, bro. Like, his ass funny too, though. I ain't gonna lie though. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple seconds, not a couple minutes.